Okay, so it says at Milkovich Middle School, 434 students ride the bus to school. If 14 buses bring the students to school every day, how many students would be on each bus? Okay, so you have 434 students that ride the school bus. Okay, they want to know if you have 14 buses that bring these kids to school every day, how many students are on each bus. So you have this total amount of students that you're trying to figure out how many are in different different groups. And they're specifying that you have 14 groups. So you're going to be dividing here. So we're going to divide. Your number that you're breaking up is the students. So that's your dividend. So that's 434. Oops. Get those lined up. And 14 is your divisor because that's how many groups you have that you're breaking those number of students into. So now you have to ask yourself, same questions, same style that we've been doing. How many times can 14 go into 4? Well, 14 times 1 is 14, so that's way too big. So we are going to say 0 because 14 times 0 is 14. Okay, so we have to go into now subtracting, because we're going to go into subtracting 4 minus 0. Getting 4. And then bringing down the 3. You got to ask yourself, how many times can 14 go into 43? Well, this is where you now have to, you may not quite know the answer to. So you might have to do on a scrap piece of paper, or you can even do it on the slides and try and figure out. Well, I know 14 times 1 is 14, and I know 14 times 2 is 28. So I'm going to try 14 times 3 and see what I get. So off to the side, I'm just going to do 14 times 3. I'm going to get as close as I can to 43. And this is where it comes into where it's like kind of like a trial and error. You gotta do your facts, solve them off to the side, and eventually get what you get. 3 times 4 is 12. So I put my 2, my 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. Well, 42 is pretty close to 43. If I add another 14 to that, I'm going over. So it's going to be 3. So I put my 3, and then I put what I got as 42 below. And then I put my line. I subtract 3 minus 2, 1. 4 minus 4, 0. And then I got to bring down the 4. And look at that, I got 14 down there. So how many times does 14 go into 14? That's 1. And then you guys will have enough ones. You won't have to worry about that. And you subtract those. And you get 0. So how many students are on each bus? Oops. You would say 31 students. And that's fluency for today.